Hey everyone, this is Jennifer, and I have been reaching for my day designer here the last couple of weeks. I don't know why, but I've just been drawn to it. I did purchase the new July start for 2024, and I'm considering making that my archive for the end of the year, but I don't know. I mean, I have personally used an Erin Condren as my archive since 2014. So I'm not sure why I'm wanting to switch it up, but I feel like part of it is that I can put more information on these days. And while my Erin Condren planner is a weekly and it gives me kind of a broad oversight of what happened, it doesn't necessarily break down the day into a lot of details. And I think that this planner has room for memory keeping in it. The other thing that I decided to try was using one planner cake kit for an entire month and seeing how that went. So I'm currently using mini kit 618, which is called Granny's Garden. And I thought today I would prep for next week. So if you are not familiar, Saturday and Sunday share a page in their flagship daily, but at the bottom you have a next week section, and that's what I'm going to start with as a overview for the week. Now this kit that I have is for a 7x9 daily duo, so a lot of the stickers will fit up here but not necessarily down here, so that might have to be more ink pen only. But let's go ahead and put our overview for the week down first and then see where we're at. I think I'm going to start with work appointments first and then maybe put in a line underneath that. So Monday, I have no work meetings scheduled, but it is the solar eclipse, and we have activities planned for that. We are at like 98, 99% totality here, so I think that's going to be fun. Tuesday, I have a parent meeting at 9 a.m. Wednesday, I am starting with an 8 a.m. phone conference, and then I have a larger EDC meeting at 9:10. Thursday, nothing planned, and then Friday is all day problem solving at the elementary school. So that didn't take up too much room, and then I'm going to use a thin strip of washi off of sheet DD2 to separate out my work from my home personal tasks. Cannot get stickers down straight today for some reason. It's a little bit better. And then we can put in some personal items. So on Monday, I absolutely have to get the PTO report done, so I'm going to list that here. My son also has practice this evening on Monday, so we will put that down. Tuesday, we have practice and a PTO meeting. Wednesday morning, I have an oil change scheduled. And we have practice again. And we have group. Thursday, this kind of goes for work too. My son's teacher asked me to bring a couple of our hens in, so I want to make a note of that. And then we have a practice opportunity on Thursday evening. Friday, I'm going to put this up on work too, because it will happen during my school day, even though it's not for work. It is for sorority, and that is picking up our scholarships. On Saturday evening, we have a party to go to. Well, my son does. And I have a social. And then Sunday, we will have church. So you can fit quite a bit of stuff down here on this weekly planning. You could also use it for like meal planning, or just for work, or just personal items, content planning, any of that. And then let's go ahead and prep our daily pages for the week. Again, I'm using the same planner cake kit for the entire month. So I did purchase enough of these headers. I think I purchased 5 of them, and we will use that. But then on all the other sheets, I just purchased 1, hoping that I could kind of spread them out, because I don't use, a full page of stickers every day. So I'm hoping that that might make that last a little bit. I've also really been enjoying the quote up here. So I am actually going to put this washi down here at the bottom of the page. And we'll do that for the entire week. All right, let's put Friday down, and then let me see where I'm at for Saturday and Sunday, since the pages look a little bit different. I don't want to cover up this next week section. I might just use a thin piece here and break up the planning from the weekly, the daily page from the weekly. I really like that. Actually, I have enough stickers that I can go above and below. I guess I should also put the dates on here. I wouldn't have to, but I am going to cover up the printed day of the week and use the stickers. All right, and then we're going to take a look at some daily plans, starting with Monday. I do want to mark the solar eclipse because I want to head over to my son's building a little bit early and hang out with his class while they watch. So that will really be around 2 o'clock. This covers up obviously more space than that, but you get the idea. I was also kind of giggling. I use these eyeglass stickers, usually not for a solar eclipse, but we do have to have our special glasses. So that's what I'm going to use to mark this. And then really in the morning, I need to be in my office and focus on getting a bunch of like paperwork stuff done. And we'll keep with that current color scheme. And use a thinner sticker. These checklists are made for the Daily Duo, so they don't line up on this line spacing. However, I can use it to kind of mark off a section of time, which is what I'm going to use it for here. And we'll label this work in office. We also have Taekwondo practice tonight, so I will write that in. No sticker for this one. And then let's look at the to-do list. I think that I'll use these decorative labels to make a couple of different categories. Well, these are kind of fun, but I'm also using all bluish colors. So this will be a to-do list. We'll use this, but then sort of halfway through, I'm going to break it down into some other sections. So for my general to-dos, I need to make a list of end of the year files. I need to do the sorority deposits, church deposits. I need to do the PTO report, confirm with my son's teacher on a time for the chickens. I have church bills that need to be paid. I need to sort my working file folder. I need to submit my March mileage. And that's it for like general to-dos. And then down here, I want to separate this in to like a errand / to call section. We're just going to go with the one divider and list them all. So for errands, I need to stop at bank 1 and bank 2. I need to stop by the village board. I need to stop at Triple B and Living Alternatives and the post office. And I think that's it for errands. If I'm going to dedicate time to errands, I try to block out a time where I can just like hit all of those places all at once. Seems to go a little faster that way rather than doing a couple on Monday, one on Tuesday, or spreading them out throughout the week. And then for my to contact, I'm going to use this little blue divider kind of over this direction. And I need to call the jeweler back about my ring. I broke a prong off of my center diamond, so I am getting my rings fixed right now. So I need to call them. I do need to call the doctor and try to get an appointment scheduled for myself. I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I do have some sort of sinus infection / head cold going on. And we will end that there. And then for notes, I'm going to use this for content, and I'm going to use a solid strip off of sheet A5-3. And we'll label this content. So I do need to post sneak peek number 2 for Erin Condren on my YouTube channel. I need to schedule tomorrow's video And we will end that there. And then out of these things for today's top 3, really focusing on calling my doctor needs to be a priority. They're not open on the weekends, of course, so I can't do that now. So when they open tomorrow morning, I can get that done. I'm just gonna label this office work. That is really getting caught up on all of this stuff. And I'm gonna leave the third one blank. Now, the thing that I kind of have wasted space, or I tend to have wasted space, are on these little 4 boxes here. I don't really use the do, the dollars, the dinner, or the don't forget. So I think like maybe if I use this as my archive for 2024, I could maybe make this work with using these full boxes down into the to-do section and putting a photo there for memory keeping. But I don't want to do that, obviously, since I filled that space up. I think what I'll do for today is use another one of these large boxes. It should cover pretty nicely. I've done that before, and then fill this in with like a scripture or a quote later. I don't have one pulled right now. And I pulled out this script binder, so it has a few different font options in it. And just to mix things up, I'm going to be using these KF or Kit font stickers. I guess I shouldn't have handwritten in content on this one. If I have a sticker, I can use that. And it will kind of match my other areas. I do have a top 3. See if that covers up here. It doesn't. I would have to put another sticker down. See what this looks like. Yeah, we'll do that. And then label that top 3. We'll label this one work. Do have a to contact for this one and an errands for this section as well. All right, I think that is a pretty well planned day. Obviously, when the day is over, I can go ahead and go back and fill in my daily gratitude. I will find some sort of quote or scripture to put up here in this box. I also just wanted to flip through these doodle girls because I am not feeling 100%, as I've mentioned, so I might just use one of those doodle girls here just to add some more stickers to my page, because I do love how the doodle girls look. Smaller one for work and office. And then we'll wrap up with this little car sticker for all of these errands. All right, that is going to wrap up this plan with me. So we have that weekly overview prep and a full day ready for tomorrow, Monday the 8th. Probably continue this throughout the week, obviously. I don't sit down and plan as in detail as this until like the night before, but I really like how that turned out. And maybe at the end of the week, I'll do an IG reel or something where we can flip through the pages together. If you have questions about this planner or the stickers, let me know. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you back next time.